I keep my feelings locked up, but you're the only one that really gets to me and really sees me. I've been trying to hide it.
Yes, we here for another episode of Live in the Living Room. We're doing an artist spotlight tonight. We got Joelgotnow in the room.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to talk about some music. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. We're going to talk about the origins of his background story, what he has coming up, and pretty much how he got his sauce, how he got his drip, how he got going. Let's get to it.
Let's talk about some music.
So, what's the first thing you need the people to know about you?
I mean, I probably would just say that, you know, first and foremost, like always, man, like, I guess, I don't know. It's one of the first things I say, like, whenever I have a show, like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, born and raised on the South Side, man. I'm a singer from the South Side. You know, I'm just an artist from the South Side that just got something to say.
Did you just pull out the Andre 3000?
Not intentionally. Not intentionally, but I'll take that, though. But not intentionally. Not intentionally, bro. I'll take it.
All right, so much like an artist that I work with named Rob Vision, you have something similar in which you're carving out your own genre. He does trap soul, and I was looking at your bio and it says that you do law soul music. Can you tell a little bit about the origins of that and where it came from?
Really, law soul music really came from, so of course Bryson Tiller, when he originally came out with trap soul, I wasn't even like pursuing music at that time, but when I did decide to make music my life, I thought about the type of music that I wanted to make, and I was like, you know, I really didn't see it fitting in any particular set of sound, you know what I'm saying, like no set sound. So I just decided to group it myself, and when I create, I consider it law soul music. Law soul basically just stems from, you know, me, other people who consider themselves like, you know, not necessarily just lost from a literal standpoint, but just from a standpoint of like, you know, they don't feel like they feel like, you know, they may have lost certain parts of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to connect and reach out to those particular people. And that's what my music does. When
you say you parts of that a person may have lost, what are you trying to get back? Or fix?
Not even necessarily saying that you want to get it back. You know, just because you lost it doesn't necessarily mean that you want it back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it just means that, you know, you recognize that inside of you there's something that you may consider not there anymore, and whether whether you're grateful for that not being there or you're desperately trying to get it back, you know what I'm saying? Like my music will cover each extremes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My music will cover all extremes of that.
Got you. So with different parts of Atlanta, people that are not from Atlanta, they don't understand the different sides of things. Yeah. And they don't understand what makes people unique, and from a fashion standpoint, lingo standpoint. Right. What would you say being on the South Side gave you?
I mean, personally, man, just being on the South Side, I mean, it's diverse, man. People may not believe that, but the South Side, like, we cover so many different facets of fashion and art, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that isn't
fashion. Where does the fashion come from?
I mean,
because I've seen dudes with pearls, choker jeans, you know what I'm saying, choker chains on,
man, yeah,
all that, and then like skinny jeans on, but he still got the stick on, like,
best believe that.
Yeah, so tell me where that comes from.
I mean, that just comes from a place of, you know what I'm saying, like the realness and the authenticity of being a, you know what I'm saying, that type of person, you know what I'm saying, like that's, you're not losing that. You're just, I feel like the people that are like that, the people that you're speaking about, those particular people are open-minded. I feel like they're open-minded, and I have a certain level of respect for people like that, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you realize that fashion can be more than just white tees, some skinnies, and some ones, which ain't nothing wrong with that because I rock that my damn self. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you realize it can go to the, you know, to the choker chains that, like you mentioned. You know what I'm saying? It can go to all different facets. You know, fashion is endless, man. It's timeless. It's whatever you make it. That's the beautiful thing about it.
So in a pre-production meeting, we were talking, and you mentioned that you want to place a heavy emphasis on mental awareness and health. What gave you that drive and that ambition to put that into your music, incorporate that?
Just soul searching, man. Like realizing that within myself, like from pursuing music, I just realized that, you know, like in pursuing music, when you're writing, like as a songwriter, like you uncover a lot about yourself, you know what I'm saying, that you don't normally realize or that you don't think about until it's like written out. You
may have a problem.
Yeah. When I'm writing out shit and I'm like, oh damn, like that's not okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? That might not be okay. I think it's okay, but me thinking it okay might not even, that might be the issue too. You know what I'm saying? So it's
and you explore that.
Yeah, it's a shot, man. It can,
in a small sample of the music I've heard from you, you explore the toxic sides of things.
Yeah.
And you do it in such a dope way.
Appreciate that, man.
And I'm so anxious to hear like more from you because it's actually just dope how you just tune into certain pockets of it sounds like conversations that people have on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, and it just, you got a melody to it.
Yeah, man.
And it's very smooth too. Like I'm sorry, this is Lola.
This is Lola. She's like my Black Tony.
Okay, Lola, how you doing? How you doing today?
I'm good, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Jay Rich actually put me on to one of your more recent videos, I'm assuming. I don't recall the title of the track. I like that. And I'm not an R&B kind of guy, but and you know, I appreciate the metaphors and whatnot. Like that was very smooth.
Yeah.
Did you just say
what was the line that I liked? It was, I don't want your heart, I want your soul. Ooh, I like that.
Appreciate that. Hey, man, you know, I mean, like that song in itself, man. I just feel like, you know, I wanted that video to capture, like, you know, I'm making R&B and this and that, but it's like there's more to know about me. You know what I'm saying? Like my life wasn't always just R&B, so I'm glad you fucked with it.
I think that's one. I guess that's why I like you, or I like the song better yet, because you know I'm not an R&B person. Like when I listen to in music, you know, I like to catch the metaphors and wordplay.
Right.
Appreciate, you know, like you got a little bit of vocals, but the wordplay, you know, what I came for.
Yeah.
And I like.
Well, yeah, that's just in my lingo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I like to carry myself in a certain way, so I consider myself a nigga that can, you know, that got, you know, a nice, you know, I got the gift of gab. I know I got the gift of gab, so I want to portray that in my music too. You know what I'm saying?
Like this motherfucker don't miss.
You know, the art of conversation is, you know, is dying at this point, and I mean you can see it in the music too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was very refreshing.
So I have a question. So, how often do people confront you with being toxic in your music?
Often, man. Often.
Is it men, women, or both?
It's both, man. It's both.
Who gave you the hardest lecture?
The hardest lecture, exes, I would say.
What ex came up and pressed you?
It wasn't even particularly an ex, man. I would say like it was a woman that, you know, that I was intertwined with at the time. And
intertwined Disney.
And she, you know what I'm saying? She was like, she was just.
They sound toxic as shit, but.
Nah, man. She was just like, you know, your lines, like, who are you talking about? Like that's a question I hate to get. Like, who are you talking about in your music? This and that. Like, I mean, it's like I hate getting that question, man. Like, it's like, damn, like you wouldn't know if I told you. So why don't ask me some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? I hate
the better question is what inspired.
Yeah, that too. Like that too. Like yeah, I get that a lot too, man. And it's just like, man, look, if I want that to be known, you'll know it in the song.
How many has a dude ever pressed you for being an R&B dude stealing his chick?
Stealing his shit?
Yeah. Well, not his shit, but his chick.
His chick.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Actually, I have. Wow. That's recent. That's crazy. Recently, man, like seriously,
I know
recently.
how singles do.
Dude got mad because like this girl, she told me like on Instagram, she was like, my boyfriend be mad because I listen to your music, I listen to your songs every day. Like, and I was like, damn, like I'm thinking of it, like I overlooked what she said because I'm like, damn, like somebody listen to my shit every day. That's crazy. Like that's crazy. That's automatically like what I tapped into. But then it was like I went back and I'm like, oh wow. She's saying like her nigga is like mad because like she was like, I can't believe he's literally upset because I listen to your music every day. Like I'm like, damn.
That's probably
like, what we gotta do, Kyle?
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. I mean,
I don't really want to see no nigga make that girl smile. I remember my man got mad because, I was like, yo, this Common album is everything to me. And he was like, yo, this nigga serenading you?
Yeah.
You feel good, huh? You feel good? Like,
I get it, man. I get it. But you just, it ain't, it's never personal.
So I was looking at your bio and it mentioned that you went to sleep and had a dream and saw your grandma and she told you to pursue music.
Yeah.
Is that the press clipping answer or is that real?
Nah, that's real deal, man. That's on my soul, bro. Like my grandmother, like I never wanted to pursue music. I never wanted to pursue music. The one time I decided to pursue music was when I was like 18, right after I graduated. I've always knew I could sing since I was like 4, but I never wanted to pursue music. So when I was 18, I thought about it, and then it was like I tried to write a song, and it didn't work out. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. I never want to do this. This shit corny as lame. So literally, man, like,
you one of the tough R&B singers?
I mean, I ain't gonna say that, man. I just wanted it's just not something I ever wanted to do, man. I had my mind on other things. You know what I'm saying?
You was trapping? Was you one of the choker jeans, skinny jean wearing dude with the stick on?
Nah, man. That wasn't me, man. I ain't no violent dude, bro. But I just...
That's what violent dudes say.
Nah, man. I just had a whole different mind. I was in a whole different phase of life, bro. And it was just like a lot was happening, going on with me at that time, man. I had shit going on, bro. Like just legal and stuff. I had a whole bunch of shit going on, bro. And it was like my grandmother was very sick. My grandmother passed away from leukemia, and she was very sick at the time. So I had a lot going on, man. And when she passed, literally like a few days later, I saw her in a dream. Like we were driving. I was driving her car, which oftentimes I used to do. I was driving her car and we listened to a song on the radio, and I started singing the song that came on. And it was like her and my cousin was in the car, and like I messed up on a note, and like we all started laughing. And then like once the laughter like died down, she was just like, "You got this." She was like, "Keep doing that." And then like the dream just ended. And I don't usually remember my dreams like I don't usually remember my dreams like that, but that shit stuck out to me.
You come from a family of singers?
Yeah, my dad can sing. Like a lot of women in my family can just, like they can like do a little more than hold a note. You know what I'm saying? So they sing, but nobody like I have a cousin. She's extremely talented.
They just singing while they heading up.
Yeah, they man, look that like like it used to be like back in the day. We'll all get together and they'll sing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get in, sometimes I try to be the cool guy, not do it. You know what I'm saying? But shit like that, man. Like my family can like my family is very talented, but my dad, he's actually he sings gospel. That's what my dad does.
Got you. So one thing that I noticed that you posted, it was a throwback and said you were facing 20 years. Can you dive into that a little bit more?
Yeah. So
what brought that about?
Yeah. So technically, that was what I was referring to back when I said I had a lot of shit going on in my life.
Good at this.
I was working, so I was like that whole situation was just like crazy, man. I had a lot going on for like actually no, damn, that's a different situation. Damn, I'm a different person now. But that was a different situation. Actually, this was like more serious. I ain't never like public.
It got bad quick, yo.
Nah, man, I've never like publicly spoke out about this.
Do you feel comfortable talking about it?
It's just
I can shift if you like.
We can come back to it. Actually,
okay.
We can come back to it. I wouldn't mind sharing my story, man, because it's probably other niggas out there that's probably went through similar shit. So we can come back to that though.
Cool.
Come back to it.
So, I mean, everybody, especially in this climate, everyone has problems with the way the law, not only is it written, but is the way it's carried out.
Yeah.
And people have this thing about police, even when you talking about your friend that's on the force, and he put you up on game on how to have conversations when if you have police interaction.
Yeah.
But people just don't have a natural trust for them.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Especially police.
So when it comes down to it, it's like it's a lot of sensitivities that happens there, and that's why I presented the question that way, especially with a situation that is as unique as yours.
Yeah.
But another thing that we were talking about your influences, and then once you said the names, I was like, okay, I connected the dots really quickly.
Yeah.
You said you really are inspired by Prince, Whitney Houston, and Miguel.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill, man, can't forget Lauryn
Hill.
Man. I love Lauryn. Yeah, I love her.
So you about to show up to your shows mad late because your energy ain't right?
No, that ain't me. Now. I can't speak for that.
Showtime and he ain't gonna come on until 11:47.
I can't speak for that one, man. But me personally, I can't do that, man. I got too much love for the people that support me.
So what sticks out to those three aforementioned artists that really put you in the mindset that that's the pinnacle? Benchmark for you.
Whitney Houston, man, just because it's her rarity, bro. Like, we'll never have another one of those, like, ever. Yeah. Like, there'll never be another Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, there may be people that'll be compared to her. There may be Whitney Houston-esque, but there will never be a Whitney Houston, bro. And it's like, her style of music, man, it's just, damn, like, it hits. Like, even if you ain't gotta be no emotional soft ass nigga, you ain't gotta be none of that, but you gonna feel what Whitney Houston's saying. If you actually give her her lyrics a true listen, you will feel what she's saying. Like, it's just, it hits like undeniable music like that. Like, people that can make undeniable music like that, man, are special. So that's my guy, man. I mean, come on, man. It's just the guy. Come on, man. He was fearless, like fearless in everything he did, like that's fearless. Word, the man was fearless, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for that. Like, that's very hard to do. Like, and that's something that I realize in doing music. Like, I'm
gonna apply some pressure.
That's tough.
What's the worst Prince song you ever heard?
Come on, man. Damn, bro. Why you gotta do that?
It's above me now.
Come on, man. I mean, just I'm gonna say anything off the latest album, the one that dropped. Was that last year?
Because he didn't finish it.
I hope that's what it was, because that shit wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't it. Man.
Okay, so if we have to compare it, and it was kind of weird because I know they hated this when they were live, but when you compare Michael Jackson and Prince, they hated it. But when Michael passed away and they released the "This Is It" song, he had such a way about him that his demo sounded better than most people's finished product. Yeah, they actually had enough to put out, but I just know the perfectionists that they both were. It wasn't up to their quality. They would be looking like, no, that kick is not right.
Yeah, exactly. And I definitely expect that with Prince. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the cuts that were released probably would not have seen the light of day. Not at least not right now.
Have you ever seen the Prince's Shadiest Moments compilation?
Bruh,
it's hilarious. Bruh. He is so funny.
Yeah, he is.
Without even saying a word.
Yeah, how he was at that BET Awards
when they was doing the songs.
Yeah. That was I was like, damn, man, like. Nah.
All right, Miguel.
Hey, man, that's my guy, bro. Like, that's just the man that I, the most modernized sound that I would, say that I draw inspiration from. He's another one of those people that, he started out one way, but became more of himself as his career got longer. He became more of himself. Like, he evolved and became more of himself. And like, I can see that in his artistry and in his music. You can tell it's in his work.
Yeah,
he became more of himself. So that's somebody that I don't know. He's inspirational as an artist.
Your upcoming project is called Phases, correct?
Yes, man. Upcoming my first project, man, it will be called Phases EP.
So. What phase are you in right now?
I would say, me personally in my life, that I am in the enlightenment phase. I feel like.
Well, you sound like a toxic one.
Oh wow, it's toxic.
Yeah. It sound like
go, man. So these allegations,
niggas love this toxic shit.
What's up with the allegations, dog? What's up with the allegations? Here you go.
I listen to the song.
Man. Here you go.
No,
I know you. I'm not denying it, bro.
Listen to women,
bro. I ain't denying it. I'm just saying, like it's
that boy pivot foot good.
I ain't. You know, I'm a realist, but.
So what do you think people are gonna take away from this first project?
People are gonna get a glimpse into me, man. It's like people who even know me, people that know me won't like know me to this level that I'm opening up on this album. Like, you know, they don't know me that way. So it's gonna be a shocker
from
for them.
Artistic level or just the subject matter.
All the above, because I keep a lot of things just like under wraps. You know what I'm saying? I keep a lot of things to myself. For me to like just overthink. Like, I'm a huge overthinker, man. So it's like a lot of things I don't release. I just like overthink it to the point where it fucks around. I overthink it so much to where it just eventually just dissolves until you know it pops. It just comes back sometimes, but most of the time it just dissolves. But that's and me realizing that through my music. You know what I'm saying? Like I always carry myself as if like that wasn't an issue or there was nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But through my music and seeing how I was reacting and how I carry myself, like, you know what I'm saying, with that type of shit, like I just realized that, you know, I gotta do some shit different. You know what I'm saying? I want better for myself.
Gotcha. So with this being called Phases,
right?
Where do you project yourself going? Or what would you like it to go?
Man, look, I don't want astronomical, my nigga. Like I want like
I want T.I. vocabulary.
Man, look, hey man, I'm trying to get there expeditiously too. You feel me? But nah, man, I just
these Atlanta dudes, bro.
I just wanna man. Like I don't know, man. I really just wanna be the best I can be, man. Like I just want to give this like my full 100%. Like the way that I see myself in my head, like the way, like the thoughts that I have, like I want to be able to get them out because I know it's shit that people gonna connect to and reach out to. You know what I'm saying? I know it, so it's like I kind of want to get it out there in the best way possible.
First single, Where You At? Mm-hmm. What girl inspired that? Who was the stinky link?
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
You ain't gotta answer that, sweetheart. You just said you hate that question.
Man, it's crazy. You know, I mean, but look,
but we here now, not like the blood pressure.
We're
trying to shoot his man.
Hey man, I ain't never been.
I thought you was my friend.
I am your friend, but like I said, I'm maintaining journalistic integrity, damn it. Now,
I ain't no kiss and telling ass nigga, man. But
visuals for the video.
Nah, not in
I heard the song.
Man,
I heard the song.
Hey.
You said everything but the name.
Man, look, man, in that song, man, the way I chopped it up, bro, who said now I'm finna shoot myself in the foot, but you almost got me. I ain't gonna let you do it. I can't let him do it. Appreciate you. See, look at you. I like Lola. She
so the
visual,
so like what?
Say how much you like it. This is her last day at work. No, go ahead, Lo.
Dang, I can see her face.
Lo. What'd you say about the visual?
Well, no. What inspired some of the visuals though?
Well, the way it started off was just how, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, you know, morning afters be like that. I be having to get up and go. And then, you know, the neighborhood that I was in was, you know what I'm saying, like that was that was on the south side. So, you know, that's where I'm from. So I be in different neighborhoods and, you know, I be kicking it with my peoples. So that I had to portray that. You know, I wanted this video to be authentic. And then and you know, just kicking it with different women, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't, sometimes I push up on somebody and, you know, it'll just be like, you know,
what's the type? Do you have a type?
You know what I'm saying? Do I have a type?
Yeah.
Nah, and that's my problem. I think that's my problem. I'm realizing that I feel like me not having a type is my fucking problem.
That boy shop at the buffet.
Man, listen, man, look. Me not having a type is my problem. It get me in more trouble than it should.
Then it should.
Then it fucking should.
So you toxic.
I have a type, then would you say the issue must be you? Because you don't seem to think they have too much in common with one another.
Ooh-wee. Nah,
there
see, the
go.
thing
got
is,
your job back.
Look at her. See, wow, that's crazy. She hit me with that. Nah, but the thing is, it's like, I feel like at the end of the day, they usually all have something in common, but it's not like they're not all the same type of women, but they usually always have something in common, man. And it's
physicality or like personality wise.
Personality. It be personality. It's a trait. It's one trait that I always find in like every woman I talk to, which is weird, but it's a common trait.
What's the recipe for your disaster? Is there's a certain zodiac sign,
man,
skin tone, hair?
I like all type of women. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really like all type of women.
Female audience.
But no, I do. I really like all type of women, man. But I love like dark skinned women, bro. That's like my thing, man. But it's so crazy because it'd be like,
and the light skin section has left the chat,
man. But that's the crazy part about it. Those are the type of women that'll like, as far as like women that that'll show interest to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it be the light skins. You know, it be the light skinned women, the yellow women. It's crazy. But
I'm gonna tell you why. Like, and it's funny because I don't call myself light skinned because unfortunately there's a connotation with it.
Right.
But and like it's we all got issues, but like nah, like because you're like on the more brown chocolate end of the spectrum.
Right.
I wouldn't call you chocolate, but you
call myself chocolate. I call myself chocolate. They don't like that. They don't like when I do that.
Okay, little daddy, you chocolate then. But yeah, like light skin, like lighter skin women, we love darker skin.
Yeah.
Like and for whatever reason, unfortunately, more chocolate women prefer light skin, and it's absurd.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
nah, it's self-hate and internalized colorism. I'll be for real, because I don't like I consider light skin to be feminine, like, and so I don't care. I'll be problematic.
Ooh-wee.
Like, shit. My life is like skin. I don't care.
That's crazy.
Niggas love this toxic shit, man.
My thing is like, and the thing is, I look at light skinned women like, and I ain't gonna say all, because I wouldn't dare group, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't dare group them all to the same group. But a lot of times, like, they're like super duper entitled. And for me, and it's crazy.
Don't even
that's why I don't like to refer to myself as light skin. Because light skin women definitely got the reputation of being cocky, of being spoiled,
like
all that.
So bad. And I just be like, man, look.
And it'd be cold because I'm all those things, even if I call myself brown skin.
Absolutely.
I warned them about you too. And here you go, looking, making my scouting report look right.
I'm telling you, accurate scouting report. But
I'm a spoiled brat, but I'm a real ass nigga, so that's what it is.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. But I just, it's just more so like, I'm a vibey person, so if I catch it, if your vibration is right, I can rock with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that'll be regardless of the skin tone.
This man said vibrations astronomical.
Here we go.
Yo, all your girls got waist beads.
This man right here be trying to. He on that Vlad shit, bro. He on that Vlad shit. Man.
No. I'm speaking from experience, not from like investigative journalism. I guess it was investigative journalism.
See, I was
getting my research.
Trying to self-incriminate me, bro.
No. I was trying to incriminate myself. You said black men need to learn how to communicate earlier, right?
Right.
This is me communicating.
Okay, I'm listening, man. Go ahead.
So what they got in their bathroom? Shea butter, motions.
Hey, man.
And they got waist beads, and then they got mood rings on.
Man, look, I dig all that, man. Shout out to my spiritual women. You know what I'm saying? That's getting their vibrations right, man.
How many chakras have you messed up?
Nigga, fuck a chakra. You messed up anybody's pH with your teeth.
Oh, wow. Okay, she took it there.
You see, I was cool with the shea butter crowd hating me. Look at you.
Hey, man, we ain't doing none of that.
But women can do that. Yeah, that's why I have
a
female.
Man, we ain't doing none of that, man. Nah, I ain't going out like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a no on the waist beads?
Nah, it's a definite on the waist beads, man. That's. I ain't saying it's a must, but it's. I do see that in a lot.
Because you don't see them off top most of the time.
And a lot of women in Atlanta wear waist beads.
When you pull them jeans down, it's
man. A lot of women in Atlanta wear waist beads.
Every time I've seen a woman pull down some jeans, I see waist beads. You're like, this gonna be the best and worst night of my life.
Man, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
that's the best way to put it. It's gonna be a great night with repercussions. A great night with repercussions. You making an R&B album called Phases. Man, yeah. Luckily, I ain't just talking about those particular phases, man. I could write a book about that motherfucker, but
that's true.
You know,
it's a very good research market out here,
man.
So we gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
What's the last thing you want to leave the people with?
Shit, man. I don't know. I mean, you know, love yourself, love others, and elevate, man. You know, elevation is. I feel like elevation is key, man. We just got to continue to elevate. That's what we put here to do. You know what I'm saying?
Lola, you got something?
No, not too much. You know, I definitely appreciate the time and look forward to seeing how you grow as an artist.
Appreciate that.
Like I said, I'm not an R&B type of nigga, but I was digging it. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that. I got more shit that you gonna dig.
If she said that,
I get my shovel.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She really does not listen to current music whatsoever.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Okay.
So for her to say that, that's real.
Okay.
That's real.
You said you liked the
Wu-Tang everything.
What was your favorite part about the song? I just want to know.
No, like I said, the wordplay. Like I appreciated your wordplay. You know, like your metaphors. You know, it was right on time. I like.
Yo, did y'all notice how he put on his R&B voice when he talked to her?
My R&B voice. Come on, man. I just took a sip of water. Hold on, bro. Goddamn, bro. This is crazy.
I'm a real nigga, bro.
This is the second interview I done been in with somebody that says some shit like that. This how I be talking, bro. This how I be talking, dog. That's
real
crazy.
soft, like
That's
so talking on the intro.
I can't.
Hey, check to see if it's raining outside.
Hey, man. I just took a sip of water. You seen my voice is getting a little raspy. That's all.
What it was.
That's all that was.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through. This has been Live in the Living Room podcast.
Show, man. I enjoyed myself.
No love to everybody for
appreciate y'all y'all for watching, man.
And let's keep doing research on the waist beads.
This man.
It's a vibe.
I ain't your city and I'm tryna push up. I ain't just fuck, let me put it in your guts. I ain't your city and I'm tryna push up. I ain't just fuck, let me put it in your gut. Can you ride for me? I need you like you need me. You FaceTime me in my plain white tee. You sing